Alright, this is Dustin again. This is game 3 of OFCC. I'm re-recording the audio because apparently I messed up on the first one, so this will be probably pretty short. We'll go over his list really fast. Vampire counts. Left to right, he's got 5 dogs, or dire wolves, 1 spirit host, corpse cart, 8 crypt horrors, 50 zombies, 25, I think. Grave guard, hand weapon and shield, banner of the barrows. Behind that, we got the Terrorgeist, 50 skeletons. I think they're skeletons. With BSB vampire and a vampire lord. Also, we got the black coach, 5 more dogs, and another big old mass of zombies. Yeah, so the special deployment rules on this one, why it's all kind of weird. It was roll a 1, you're on the left flank, roll a 2, you're in the center, roll a 3, you're on the right flank, and then if you roll 4, 5, 6, get a pick. So it kind of messed up both of our deployments. The other major thing was all the spires, all the rocky features were spiteful spires, so on a 4 or better, any unit within 6 inches takes die 6 strength 4 hits. So I'm not going to cover that, it just hit everywhere all the time because of all the rocky features on this map. So on to turn 1. Alright, apparently I got the first turn. My cannons are deployed on either flank. I actually got lucky on those rolls. I targeted his Terrorgeist with both my cannons. They both fell short a little bit, and so I killed zombies on the left, skeletons on the right, and a few horror or tomb guardians, whatever. Other than that, magic was pretty uneventful. Yeah. So, and I set my gutter runners to attack the dire wolves. Only killed 1. Good job, gutter runners. Alright, on to his turn 1. Alright, he moved up as you see. The black coach absorbed like 2 or 3 dice the very first turn, so that was going to be a problem quickly. Other than that, he moved up, he screamed at my abomination, did a couple wounds, and I brought some guys back. That was pretty much his turn. So on to Skaven turn 2. Alright, on my turn 2, I sent the abomination into his Terrorgeist. I easily finished it off and overran into his the Tomb Guardian guys. I failed to charge with my furnace into his crypt horrors. Cannon still pelting stuff, I targeted the black coach with the one on the right, and I targeted his crypt horrors and the skeleton block on the left. Did a lot of damage, but of course they don't care about that. I used my slaves to jam up his big skeleton block with his vampires, trying to get good charges in there. The part I forgot was the special deployment rules also included you be able to hold up to 250 points for your army as reserves to come on later. So I brought a unit of clan rats on in his rear. Magic, I think I plagued him. That's how I got rid of a lot of zombies. And my gutter runners targeted his corpse cart and did a couple wounds. There we go. On to his turn 2. Alright, vampire turn 2. His crypt horrors charged into my plague furnace. That was a losing battle for him. Still fighting the combat with the abomination. He charged into my slaves. I fled, let him run him down, so he didn't get very far. And I was hoping to get a little farther so I'd have a nice flank with my other slaves. Just trying to hold him up for a little while, but he didn't get far enough. His black coach absorbed everything it needed, so now it's a flying ethereal monster of doom. Yeah, that's about it. He's very good with the buffing spells on his units, the dance and reroll to wound, so casting that a lot. On to Skaven turn 3. Alright, it's game turn 3. Some exciting stuff happened. I sent my reserve unit into the rear of his Tomb Guard guys. Them combined with the Abominations, massive damage, popped that unit, and so that guy reformed to face the Black Coach. No, it can't beat it since it's ethereal anymore, but you never know. The Furnace finished off the Crypt Horrors, but it happened at the end of combat, so I couldn't overrun or nothing, so that's where they sit. Here's my really big first mistake. I charged my Storm Vermin unit into his Skeletons. I always forget how devastating those vampires are in close combat, especially when they have Red Fury. Yeah, it's mean. So my Gutted Runners finished off his Spirit Host, I believe. So on to his turn 3. Alright, his turn 3. Not a lot happened here. He moved his Black Coach away from my unit so I couldn't charge him. The zombie bus just came around to tie up the clan rats. He broke and ran down my Storm Vermin. Like I said, it was a mistake to charge. I think my right cannon's dead by now. And my slaves panicked and fled when he broke my Storm Vermin. Yeah, that's about it. So on to Skaven turn 4. Alright. So my Plague Monks charged into his unit of zombies, easily annihilated it. I think it did come to combat resolution, but I did so many wounds it was ridiculous. The Gutter Runners finished off the Corpse Cart. My slaves charged into the zombies. I know it's just a sit there and hold thing for the rest of the game, but might as well. I think my right cannon died when I was trying to target his Black Coach, so I'm out of cannons. Can't remember what happened to my Giselles. Oh well, I don't think they ever did anything really. I think they were targeting the Black Coach right now. I don't think they died throughout the game, so on to vampires. Alright, the only major thing he has going on now is that big unit of skeletons with his vampires. So he reformed, did it swiftly, and then danced to move farther forward. Hopped his Black Coach out to make sure he has charges. That was pretty much it. On to Skaven. Alright, Skaven turn. Trying to wrap up the game. Furnace turns to face his skeletons. I hope I'm far enough away that it's a long charge, so I hope he doesn't make it. That way I can get the charge in and hopefully do a lot more damage. The Gutter Runners ran out of targets on the left, so they started targeting the Coach. I think he's up to 3 wounds, or down to 3 wounds. I'm not sure which. I think it's down to 3 wounds. Yeah, I don't know. Set up my clan rats to go through the gap and engage in the flank. That was my plan. And that's it. So on to vampires. Okay, so not so good for me. His skeletons did make the charge into my Plague Monks. He needed like a 9 to roll or something like that. It was pretty high, and he was successful. So that really hurt me. I think he finished off my Plague Priest and did several wounds to the Furnace at the point. Oh no, the Plague Priest is still alive. Yeah, because he gets away at the end. He just kept attacking the Furnace because he knew that was what was going to hold him up. And his Black Coach charged the flank of my clan rats. So I was kind of surprised he did that. He did like no damage and I held easily. So that was it. So on to Skaven. Alright, Skaven final turn. My Gutter Runners charged into the rear of his Black Coach. And I think killed it off in close combat. Didn't even get a chance to look at combat res. So Gutter Runners were the star of this game. I mean, they took out the Corpse Cart, took out a Spirit Host. They did wounds to the Black Coach and finally killed it in close combat. That unit has been just rock star every time I've used it. The combat with the Furnace, I'm killing skeletons. I think that 5 marker is how many wounds my Plague Furnace has taken, so it's probably dead. That unit's probably toast. And he's got a lot of points in that one unit. The zombies and the clan rats. The clan rats are actually worth more than the zombies. But that's just we were just doing that for fun, basically. Neither one's going to go anywhere. So on to final turn. Yeah, it looks like that was basically the last picture. In his turn, he did kill a Furnace and broke my unit of Plague Monks. He actually killed a lot. There was only like 3 guys left. The Plague Priest and 2 Clan Rats, I think, or 2 Plague Monks. But they did run away, and so he was denied the points for the entire unit, which if he would have got that, then he would have easily won the game. But instead, the Skaven did come out victorious due to points. I won by a couple hundred. So it was not a major victory at all. So, okay, thanks for watching. Sorry about having to re-record the audio on this and probably missing some stuff. Thanks for watching, and the other 2 games will be up shortly.